So Michele, I'll turn it over to you.
All right. Thank you. All right. Thanks for having me. I'm going to keep my tea close by because I'm having a little tickle. So, thanks for having me. As Leslie said, my name is Michele Reshore, and I think I know everybody here. So, we are starting a new project in town, and I'm going to tell y'all a little bit about how we came about doing this project. Then I'll go into what is happening downtown that everybody sees, all the construction and chaos going on. So I am an artist. I'm a mother and a wife first. I love art. I've loved it since I was a child. And whenever I started to have children, I kind of put my artistic ambitions aside. But now that my baby is 3, I feel like my life is getting a little bit quieter, and so I'm able to kind of dabble back into art. And so kind of had an idea that, maybe I would do that. And then from there, it just kind of spiraled into this double business that we've got going on. So what I want to talk to y'all first about, though, is the importance of art. And for me, I truly believe that art is crucial to a town, especially small towns. There's an idea called creative placemaking. And what it is it's basically, the premise is allowing arts to be the center of economic growth. So if you think about economic growth in any type of company, business, whatever it is, whether it's retail or oil field related, service-based, you have to have creative people. One of the really important things in a business is advertising. People are looking for that thing that catches their eye, that thing that makes you unique, that they say, oh, well, maybe I'll use this business, or, attracts you to that business. And that all starts with art. And so creative placemaking, I'm just going to give you a couple of little ideas of what it is. It's defined as the process of adding value and meaning to the public realm through community-based revitalization projects rooted in local values, history, culture, and natural environment. We have a lot of, we have the Liberty with the music, we have the Jean Lafitte Center, but I find that, and I'm guilty of it, I don't know how y'all are, but I find that the Jean Lafitte and the Liberty attract people from out of town. And I don't know, do y'all know who's playing at the Liberty this weekend? Don't answer, Rick, you don't count. Or what show is, being exhibited right now at the Jean Lafitte. People are coming in from out of town, they're seeing the arts that we have here, but as a community, I don't feel like we're experiencing, the same things. We're not, taking all those things, all those opportunities that we have and using them. So I asked around and I said, okay, what do y'all want in an art space? And the answers that I had were a gallery space where artists could come together, exhibit their work, sell their work. There were some people who said, I really need a place to be able to go and work because I have kids who tear up everything, and it would be great to have a place to go and work. Another thing is community projects, offering community projects. And so we began the idea of the Eunice Community Art House, which is a nonprofit organization, and its basic goal is to have a gallery for anybody in the community, neighboring communities, amateurs all the way to professionals, have an opportunity to be able to share their art, exhibit their art, sell their art possibly, and so I think it's a really, really awesome thing for them to be able to do. We have had lots and lots of people sign up to become members because we are a nonprofit organization. We have a membership, and we have a board of directors. Our youngest member is 10, and our oldest member is almost 90. So we have a broad range of people. We're reaching out to all different sorts of people. And so what Niche is it is a for-profit organization, a for-profit business, and it's more of an upscale gallery. And so what we're going to be reaching out to is the professional artists within Eunice, but also people outside of Eunice, but still within the state, to come in and exhibit their art, sell their art. And so I'm hoping that it will bring people from other cities in to visit our city. So I feel like we have the best of both worlds. So if you go and you visit the building, I'll just explain to y'all what we have. We have inside of Niche, we've got a really nice art gallery. And inside of it, we have 3 working studio spaces. So I have 2 studio spaces rented right now. And they're actually spaces where the artists will have 24-hour access, and they come in and they do their work there. And inside, we put a window inside so that you could see into the studio space, because I think it's important for people who come into the gallery to see the process of art making. You know, I know that Eunice is maybe not used to the whole idea of art, and I think it's important for everybody to know how much work goes into art, you know, and how interesting the process is. And I think that it's going to allow the community to value the artists and the artwork much more. So that was a really important aspect to me, to the studio spaces. So we'll be serving lunches. It's going to be sandwiches, salads, wraps, soups in the winter. We'll have drinks. She'll have some treats. We're going to have cafe tables and everything set up to eat over there, and we will have free Wi-Fi. So we're really trying to create a cool hangout space. So next door is the Eunice Community Art House, and inside of there you will also find a gallery. This gallery, we do have a little process you have to go through whenever you submit your artwork, of us deciding whether we accept it or we don't accept it. But it's a lot easier to get your artwork in there. So if you're somebody who sits in your closet and draws and nobody knows, it's time to come out the closet and you put your artwork at the art house. It's really cool. Like I said, we have lots and lots of different age groups of members that will be exhibiting everything from, we have drawings, photographers, painters, jewelers. We have Mr. Tommy Myers, who does some woodworking, different things like that. So we're going to have some really, really nice stuff in there, so you need to come check it out. Also inside of the art house is going to be a community workroom. And this community workroom is going to be shared by Niche and the community art house. And so in my very optimistic and feeble mind, I would like for people to get up on Saturday mornings and come downtown to participate in whatever it is that's happening. You know, whether it's, you know, grabbing a coffee at the coffee house, you know, coming and checking out what's going on at the art house, because we will have all sorts of little things. It might just be a doodle session, you know, on Saturdays. Bring your sketchbook. We're going to sit around and doodle and talk about how whatever we want to talk about. But it's about creating a community. And I have a lot of people that are involved right now in the art house, and everybody feels like they own this business. You know, nobody feels like, or at least I don't think they do. They never told me they did. Michele owns this business and we're all working for her. Everybody really, I think everybody really truly feels like they are a part of the community, and that's what it's all about. We'd like to really see a revitalization of the farmers market, and we're hoping to be able to do that through our community garden. This morning on the way to school with the kids, I heard them advertise Bach Lunch. I don't know if anybody's ever been to Bach Lunch in Lafayette. They do it during the fall when it's nice weather before it gets really cold, and they have a musician that comes out just during lunchtime. You can come out, you can bring a picnic lunch, or they sell lunches, and it's just the community comes during their lunch break, listens to a little music, eats together. And I'm like, heck yeah, we're gonna do something like that's gonna happen. Those things are cool. You know, those are the things that are gonna bring us together as a community. And to me, that's what it's all about. So our first big event is the art walk. We have about 100 posters around town. So if you haven't seen one, you're watching too much TV, you need to get out more. So it's November the 1st.
There's one of them making around.
Yes, it's November the 1st. It's from 7 to 9 o'clock. It is the first ever Eunice Art Walk. So we are very, very proud of that. We are going to have 5 businesses participating. We felt that was important for the walk aspect of the art walk. So we're going to have the Eunice Community Art House will be open and niche, and that will be our first night. We will have our grand opening at 6:30, our ribbon cutting. So I would love for y'all to come out and join us for that. We also have Rubies will be exhibiting our photographers. I have, if they get all their stuff to me, about 5 or 6 photographers. So I thought it would be good to put all the photography here. We also have 2 musical venues. We have Zach Sanner, and he plays with the guy Tyler Thibodeau, not the Tyler Thibodeau from Eunice though. And they'll be playing a little mix of Cajun cover music. They're really, really good. And then we also have Gunther Redlich, who will be playing second, and he's does acoustic and he sings, and it's going to be really a nice event. We will also be selling beer and wine because we feel that's important. Otherwise, y'all will go home. And the last thing that I want is for people to come in, peruse the galleries for 10 minutes, and leave. So we're trying to make this a fun event. So we will have those. We're going to have a few finger foods. We're going to be doing a community art project. So it's going to be a community painting. That's all I'm going to tell you. But we will be raffling the painting off at the end of the night. And just think how cool it would be to own a painting that the community painted. There's none other like that in Eunice. So those are the things that will be going on during the art walk. Our plan for our gallery is to change the artwork every 3 months. It's kind of an ambitious goal, but we've kind of let all the artists know, hey, don't give me all your artwork now, because in February we're going to have another art walk. So every 3 months when we change our artwork, we're going to celebrate with an art walk. So, if you miss this one, which I hope you don't, there'll be another one in February that you can come to. So it's going to be a recurring event, and I think it's going to be great. I hope that y'all come out and bring as many people as you can. Really consider investing in art. It's not any more than a Michael Kors watch, or it's a lot less than a new rifle. So and it's unique, and it's really not much more expensive than a nicely printed, framed print from Hobby Lobby. So come out and see. We have a lot of talent. We have some really, really awesome artwork and jewelry, handmade jewelry, that we're going to be selling, a few sculptures. Also, I passed around a little sheet, and it just kind of gives you just a little guideline on the differences between niche and the art house. Remember that the Eunice Community Art House is a nonprofit organization. Although we hope to sell a lot of art in there, we know that there are some pieces of art that may not sell, and it's about giving people the opportunity to exhibit their work. So, that being said, we are taking memberships, different types of memberships. You do not have to be an artist to become a member. People ask me, like, what do you get to become a member? You're investing in the community. That's what you get. We will have we're planning on trying to have a once a year members only event before one of the art walks, and we are going to open our art walks up 30 minutes before for previewing for members. In the future, we may try and do like a newsletter or something, but really, honestly, it's about giving to the community. That's what your membership is about, and it's about recognizing the importance of art,
KE